historic Egypt on the Nile River.
I think this is it, guys. Let's get on the boat.
We'll have to take a cruise. Miracles and history, knowledge we can use.
Now sit back and relax, keep your arms and legs inside the boat, and we're ready to cast off on the adventure of a lifetime.
Now sit back and relax. The mystery of his faithfulness. I heard his people crying, heard his people crying, I heard his people crying, heard his people crying. I heard his people crying, heard his people crying, I heard his people crying, 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 in a while, on and out, and I'll spend the day in his presence, he is mighty working forever.
We hope you're enjoying your Nile cruise so far. The only cruise where you can purchase genuine, somewhat authentic Nile commemorative artifacts for a very reasonable price while experiencing excellent entertainment. Now, where are you folks from today?
We're from Immanuel Lutheran Church. We're on a mission trip.
A mission trip? Well, isn't that nice? You sure look like you have a lot of mission.
That's not quite.
They're on a trip with a mission, Mom.
Actually, we're taking a day to sightsee, and we're hoping to hear about the most wild and courageous heroes to ever live by the glorious and majestic Nile River.
Well, now, have you come to the right place? You will be entertained, dazzled, and mystified by the stories we will tell you on the Nile. You have 3 options for the entertainment portion of the cruise. Actors!
That's right. You may choose between
Crazy Animals, Heroes of the Nile, Nile Lifestyles of the Rich,
And famous.
Or Ancient Heroes of the Nile.
We'll take Ancient Heroes of the Nile, please.
Excellent choice. You have chosen the entertainment option that's in my favorite genre. Show tunes! Places, everyone, I present the story of Joseph.
Oh, I think I know the story.
And he gave his son a special coat for the sisters. They knew he had to go.
Wait, sisters?
Yes, sisters. May I continue?
Yeah, sorry. I'm pretty sure Joseph in the Bible had brothers.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was sisters.
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
It's right here in Genesis chapter 37, verse 5. Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him.
Oh, all right, you're the customer. Sisters are running now! Fix it, people! Let's try again.
girls and best that really got their goat.
Wait till you hear what happens next.
One day Joseph went to see his brothers and their flocks, with no idea the relationship was really on the rocks. They saw him at a distance and their minds started to spin. Hey, here comes that dreamer, and let's get rid of him.
Remember, you're brothers now.
Kick line!
Wait, what? That's not how the story ends.
Huh? No applause? Tough boat. Now, young man, I think I know how the hero story ends.
He's right. What about the rest of the story? The brothers aren't the heroes.
You mind if we take it from here? Joseph, brothers.
One,
Two, three, two! Here's what happens.
Oh, sure. Now everyone's a performer.
Let's get back to Egypt. Joseph was in jail, but God had not forgotten him, had not forgotten him. This time, it was Pharaoh who had a dream he didn't understand, and God helped Joseph to understand the meaning of this dream.
There was going to be a great famine in Egypt, and they would need to save lots and lots of food. Then Pharaoh said to Joseph,
Since God has made this all known to you, I hereby declare you, put you in charge of the whole land of Egypt.
Wait till you hear what happens. Oh, but wait, the Egyptian looked familiar. Could it be?
Once the brothers realized that the Egyptian was actually their brother Joseph, they were terrified. But Joseph said,
Do not be afraid, God intended to save His people. Do not be afraid, for He
Joseph said to his brothers,
Do not be angry with yourselves, for it is to save lives. For it was not you who sent me here, but God.
Very nice. I guess that works too.
So I guess I cannot interest you in some hero sisters of Joseph keychains or posters?
Liza, why don't you introduce the next act?
With pleasure. Our next hero was raised in Egypt in the house of Pharaoh, so he obviously was raised to be a hero from the start. We present the story of Moses.
Israelites were groaning and moaning in slavery, and Pharaoh had them sighing and dying, and all the while the people were praying and waiting and hoping that Jehovah God would save them, deliver them from Egypt's hand. Jehovah God would save them, deliver them from Egypt's land.
With his flock in the desert when the talk, saying his name.
It was a burning bush, but it didn't burn up. A burning bush. Moses turned to see just what was up. And from the bush there came a voice that said, Jehovah God would save them, deliver them from Egypt's hand. Jehovah God would save them, deliver them from Egypt's land.
Wow, a talking bush. Have you ever thought about going into showbiz? Let's go.
Wonderful story, Brinley, Liza, Moses, Bush. What a team Moses and that bush really turned out to be.
Liza, that's not what happened.
Sure it is, right? Mom!
Well, I did change the story a little bit, but it's more exciting this way. Moses and the bush take a world tour performing show tunes.
Again with the show tunes? That never happened.
I suppose you would like to tell us your version?
Well, here's what the Bible says.
It was a burning bush, but it didn't burn up. A burning bush. Moses turned to see just what was up. And from the bush there came a voice that said, take off your sandals, take off your shoes. This ground is holy, 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 holy. I will send you Moses down to Egypt land to save my people from Pharaoh's hand.
Here I am, but I think I need to lie down. Does it seem to anyone else like this bush is talking?
Take off your sandals, take off your shoes. This ground is holy, 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 holy. I will send you Moses down to Egypt land to save my people from Pharaoh's hand.
So what if they don't care? I'm just a common man. What if they just stare? Moses was actually really scared of what God was asking him to do. He didn't want to go tell Pharaoh to let God's people go. But God reminded him of something really important.
I am the Lord, I heard you calling. I am your God, I see your tears. I am. Soon I'll see my Lord in your weakness. Soon I will know my name from
Just let me put something away.
Is that a poster of Moses and a bush wearing top hats?
Never mind that. You were all turning out to be a very difficult audience.
But we're having a great time. Do you have another hero story?
I don't want to tell you.
Come on, please, tell us.
Well, will you promise to let me tell
We
the...
promise.
Without interrupting?
We won't say a word, ma'am.
I introduce the story of Pharaoh and the plagues.
Dedicated to my slaves, the Israelites. They've been with me for a long time, and, well, no matter how much they get on my nerves, I can't let them go.
And now turn red, soon all the fish were dead. And then the river's blood, please change the dirt and mud.
All the trials I've been through, too many to mention. Just remember makes me blue. I need to forgive, and I need to stay strong. Well, my patience is thin. They've been with me for so long. Slaves, where are you going? Why do you have suitcases? Please don't leave me. We can work this out. Please, I promise you at least, right? It's been a very bad day.
Scene. Well, tell me you didn't like the Pharaoh hero story.
It was interesting.
But you know that Pharaoh refused to let God's people go, no matter how hard they tried.
That's what I said.
That's what he said.
Pharaoh wasn't a hero, he was a bad guy. He and his army chased the Israelites and tried to kill them.
Now that's it! You've all been a very poor audience, and I need some time to center. I'm docking this boat and leaving.
Wait, don't leave. You're the only one that can drive the boat.
Well, maybe you'll appreciate me more when I'm gone. This show is canceled.
Must stay control. The show must go on. Who am I kidding? We've been trying to stay in business for so long, but I'm afraid without our hero stories, We won't have any customers. It's over.
No, it's not. We could tell you some stories, and they're true.
Are they hero stories?
Well, really in all the stories, God is actually the hero, but he's just ordinary people, like you and me.
Well, he was used to demonstrate God's mighty power to the Israelites by leading them out of Egypt.
And God used Joseph to save his people from a great famine.
We already told those stories.
That's right, but did you know that hundreds of years before that, God made a promise to someone named Abraham? God said,
I bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sand in the seashore. And though your offsprings, all the nations on earth will be blessed because you obeyed me. Genesis 22:17 and 18.
This may be obvious, but God's people were slaves in Egypt, right?
right?
Well, this doesn't sound like God was blessing them and showing the people He was their God.
That's what the people thought for a while too.
Even though God made a covenant with the Israelites through Abraham, the people forgot about it when things got hard.
And when Moses told the Israelites that God wanted to save them, they didn't believe him because they thought God had forgotten.
But once God saved them from Egypt by walking through the Red Sea, they had a huge party. And I mean a huge party. Miriam, Moses' sister, led the song in a people of praise that must have been heard for miles.
Exodus 15, 1-2. I will sing to the Lord, for he is highly exalted, because the Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. He is my God, and I will praise him.
Mrs. Cruz is coming back.
Loyal passengers, crew, audience, I owe you an apology. I have been a shameful captain, and worse, an unprofessional student of the theater. There are no small parts, only small actors.
No worries, we forgive you.
You do?
Mom, the kids have been teaching me some new hero stories, and they're true.
Liza, I learned these stories when I was little too, but sometimes you have to grow up and stop believing in fairy tales.
But these aren't just stories, Mom.
Well, even if they did have any relevance to today, they don't matter.
Sure they do. Throughout the Bible, there is a thread of God's love and faithfulness to his children, even when they run away from him.
Or didn't understand what was going on.
Even when they had forgot the great things God had just done for them.
What does that have to do with us?
We may not be the Israelites, but we are God's children.
What do you mean?
Hundreds of years ago, God sent Jesus down to earth so we could have a chance to really become his children.
I'm not sure I understand.
Maybe we can talk more about it.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, your perfect love is casting out fear. And even when I'm caught in the middle of the storms of this life, I won't turn back, I know you are near.
Crew, we have to update our hero stories.
We'll get right on it. God's love for his people is more important than any made-up stories.
And God never gives up on his children.
Now, if you all sit back in your seats, keep your arms and legs inside the boat, we're ready now to cast off and finish our mighty Heroes of the Nile cruise. Now, Liza, these new stories, can they be performed as show tunes?
Okay, thank you all for coming. Mrs. Lloyd and the gang worked hard, long hours on that, and they did a fantastic job. So thank you guys, everybody who had anything to do with it. So we will be serving root beer, etc., different kinds of floats for the 5th and 6th graders. That's for their environmental ed out at Camp Omega.